So, first things first, let's look at our opponent's team. So, today we're playing against Nekkra for the Shoutcasting Sylveons. And so, for their draft, they focused around Glass Trier a lot and like Trick Room options, in my opinion, with stuff like Sylveon, Glass Trier, Bronzong, Gothitelle. There's a lot of Trick Room options, so Trick Room was something that I immediately gravitated towards with my eyes, and I was like, yo, I gotta be ready for Trick Room. But I also noted I noticed a very strong out of Trick Room mode, such as XDL with the Hippowdon combo and stuff like Volcarona as well. And then just a really good middling draft with Sylveon and Rotom. Like, these can function in and out of Trick Room. They create giant good glue pieces. So with all this in mind, this is what I was going into and was expecting. Right off the bat, I thought Grimmsnarl could be pretty good, but I also think it could be it could potentially hold me back as well. I thought Blastoise was spectacular. Really, the only thing that was scary towards it was Rotom, Mow, and potentially Sylveon's gonna do strong neutral damage, and same with potentially Glass Trier. But I thought Blastoise could easily be my MVP here, so I set out to build with those in mind. I think the draft from Nekkra was actually really well done. I like all the pieces they have here. There's a lot of options. We got sand modes, we got Trick Room modes. Glass Trier is a very polarizing Pokemon in Team Preview and something that I knew I was going to have to be able to beat, and that's the mon that I focused on a lot when preparing for this match. Also, be sure to check Nekkra out. She's an official Pokemon caster. She's got great content explaining cores and common things used in VGC. You should definitely give her a check out if you already haven't. The links are down below. So let's look at my team. Right off the bat, I thought Grimmsnarl, Blastoise, and Ferrothorn, the core of those three, those are my big draft picks, were going to be very important to my team and very important to the success here. So I decided to opt for a Lightning Tail Grimmsnarl once again. I think this set is really good in these draft leagues. I went for Fake Out, Trick, Reflect, and Spirit Break. It kind of gives me a lot of options. Reflect for the potential Glass Trier and for potential Excadrill as well. And then Spirit Break as our main attacking move to weaken stuff like Sylveon. And then Trick, obviously. And I thought Fake Out would be useful too, just to keep the Gothitelle honest that they would actually have to fake out my Grimmsnarl. Otherwise, he could potentially start faking out things. I also thought it would be good against stuff like Sylveon, Milotic, mons that don't generally max. So I felt really good about Trick as well, or Fake Out in this matchup. So it's a pretty standard Grim. I didn't opt for any Fake Tier stuff, which I think it's fine. I don't imagine, we might need it, but I think these moves are more important. The EV spread's pretty simple. I live Excadrill, Steel Spikes with Reflect. So the Grimmsnarl is pretty simple, and then I went for a pretty standard Body Press Ferrothorn as well. This is a very bread and butter set. The only real fire type is Volcarona, and then Sylveon potentially is a fire move, but outside of that, Ferrothorn goes absolutely crazy. So I think the lack of steel move might bite me in the ass, but I do think it's probably fine, just because I'll be able to potentially set up all over my opponent and just become unkillable with Iron Defense. I could go for an AV set, but I think the Body Press set as a checkmate mon is really appealing in this situation, because I just really don't see many fire moves. If I kill Volcarona, maybe deal with Sylveon, get Sylveon low enough, I think I can potentially tank my way through the entirety of Nekkra's team. Blastoise is pretty simple as well. This time I opted for Yawn. I think the White Herb set was pretty good last time, no complaints. It's cool with the Fake Out as well here. And I think Yawn is a good addition this time. I think Yawn could be really useful. There's no terrains, and yeah, obviously the maxes are probably going to be Excadrill or Glass Trier. So I imagine that Yawn could actually be pretty potent to their team just because, he's relatively fast as well. And it's a good move to just, when Blastoise is about to go down, maybe, get off a Yawn, force awkward turns. So I think Yawn is a pretty good move here. And then Water Spout and Ice Beam, I just want that little basic coverage. I think these three are pretty self-explanatory, good Pokemon. And I think the sets will do me well here. I went with the same Neoligo as last week. I think I'm a little worried. Depending on the outcome of this week, I might have to start changing up my sets a little bit, because I think a lot of these sets are very similar to last week. The Nihilego and Zapdos are identical. I just really value Acid Spray. I value Sludge Bomb and Power Gem. I think it's great. And I think maybe I'm a little one-dimensional. If my opponents are watching my videos, hey guys, by the way. But if they're watching my videos, maybe I need to approach the matchup differently, because it feels I think these sets are really good, but maybe just for the sake of surprising my opponents, I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting my opponent's heads in the future, but who knows. But I went with the same set. I still think it's a great set, and I think it synergizes amazingly well with my entire team. So Power Gem for the coverage, Sludge Bomb for the coverage, Acid Spray for the support, and then Protect. I think it's a really cool set as well for this kind of situation. Zapdos is the same max. I don't think Zapdos I can get super creative with, to be honest. I'm not really sure. I think there is some stuff I could do, but for the most part, it's a pretty standard Zapdos. Zapdos is mainly here to help deal with Milotic and Rotom-Mow. I think Zapdos is incredibly important for that, and Neoligo is there to deal with Sylveon and stuff. So I do think it is incredibly important to have Zapdos on the squad, even though it might not match up very positively against stuff like Glastrier or Excadrill, but it's still important to bring. Just so that Milotic doesn't go completely unchecked. And then for the last slot, I went Como. I think Como is kind of cool. Basically, it's great against everything but Sylveon. So if I manage to deal with Sylveon in a manageable way, I think this Como could go absolutely crazy. Sylveon's really the only threat to it, and they're forced to run Moonblast, and I expect them to run Moonblast. I'm still gonna run Soundproof, but like they either have to run Moonblast or just max their Sylveon. So we'll see, depending on the game. But I do think this Como could go absolutely ballistic. If I can get it to set up, or if I can just start spamming clanging scales. I think it has a really cool speed tier. It outspeeds potentially Adam and Excadrill as well. And yeah, I think it's a pretty simple team, but I really like my selection here. But yeah, so these are the 6 I'm gonna bring. Let's get right into that battle. All right, so we see Nekkra's team here with Glastrier, Gothitelle, Sylveon, Rotom-Mow, Milotic, and Excadrill. Now, this is about what I expected. This isn't super duper crazy to me. Ferrothorn is absolutely insane. We're gonna have to watch for tech moves, much like Audi Stakataka. But I think like outside of the tech moves, like it's just gonna be like potentially Hypnosis and then Mystical Fire. So Ferrothorn looks absolutely insane. Okay. Ferrothorn looks nuts. Como doesn't look bad at all, depending on, obviously, the Sylveon moveset, if it's Moonblast Detect for my Soundproof or not. I think all of my Pokemon are pretty bringable. Zapdos isn't bad himself either. It does deal damage to basically everything except for Glass. I think Trick Room's actually pretty easy to deal with here. I think I'm just going to go with Blastoise, Grimmsnarl. Feel out the leads game 1. I think this is just a pretty safe, good lead. Bring Ferrothorn in the back. We'll have to be careful of the Sylveon. And then I think Neoligo. Because if Trick Room goes up, I don't care too much. It's definitely playable. All right, let's just go with this. I think this is fine. I think this is the play. I think this is the play. I think Ferrothorn goes crazy, and it's just going to be up to me playing Ferrothorn. The tech moves won't catch me this time. The only tech move I have to dodge for is Mystical Fire, because I think that's all they can possibly run. I don't think anything else gets a crazy fire move. So, all right, so we're gonna see Gothitelle Sylveon lead. Okay, that's fine. Into Grimmsnarl Blastoise. Okay. This is totally fine. This is totally fine. Blastoise is chilling here, I think. So I think right off the bat, I think it is okay to. Oh, is it okay to Cannonade? Killing Sylveon is a big important thing here if we're able to kill Sylveon. So like we could just go for like the Cannonade turn 1. Potentially go from there. I find it unlikely that. I think I'm just gonna go for a fake out onto Gothitelle. I find it unlikely that they'll max this turn, so either of them. So I think fake out is viable onto both, and I think just faking out Gothitelle is totally fine here, just to waste the turn, potentially get some Lightning Tail later, and dealing big damage to Sylveon is really important because if we kill Sylveon, I'm 90% sure that my boy Ferrothorn just wins the game. So that's my plan here. We are actually going to see a max here right off the bat. Is it going to be? It's got to be Sylveon then. It's probably going to be Sylveon, and they're going to try to grab the KO onto Grimmsnarl then. That would be my guess, which I think is fine, like in the big picture of the game. I think it's totally fine because it means that Glastrier can't max, and if Glastrier can't max, then Ferrothorn's feeling even more confident in his situation. Last time I was very confident though, I did get blown up. So all right, fake out onto Grimmsnarl. That's fine. I mean, at the end of the day, I was gonna fake out Gothitelle, so well, we kind of accomplished what we wanted there. So that's a pretty good turn for me. That's got to be AV. That's got to be AV Sylveon. Okay, interesting. Grimmsnarl probably goes down. Yeah. Okay.
AV Sylveon. It's gotta be, right? I'm not crazy. It's gotta be AV. That took it way too well. Alright, Cannonade comes through. Does big damage to Golf and to Sylveon. I think Cannonade's gonna do more than my actual water spout damage there. Okay, I'm gonna go into Neolego now. Again, we're just trying to set up this Ferrothorn endgame. I think it's totally fine. I think we're chilling here. That was a little bit surprising, admittedly. But yeah, okay. I think we can assume AV. I'm just gonna double tap Sylveon here. I don't think Sylveon can threaten me too much. So it probably has okay, so if it's AV, I'm thinking it's running Moonblast to cover for my Como. It's got Hyper Voice, and then it probably has Mystical Fire to cover for Ferrothorn. I think Sylveon is super important here to the matchup and what they're trying to accomplish. So they wanted to have all the coverage moves possible. So I'm thinking AV is super obvious here. Alright, decent damage with Sludge Bomb. Oh my gosh. This thing is very hard to kill. I'm also very special attacker based, so it does make some sense here to run AV Sylveon. I still think we're okay. That critical hit's nice though, I'm not gonna lie. We take those. Fake Tears from Gothitelle. Okay. I think we'll live the turn though with Blastoise, which is fine by me. White Herb is actually gonna remove, again, past Colin, saving future Colin. What else is new? Max Quake! What? Alright, I'm gonna have to run some numbers here. What is that off of? Sylveon. What ground move does Sylveon get? This thing is insane. Oh my god. What ground move? Dig? It's just Dig. Or Mudslap. I'm thinking it's Dig. Okay, this is still, I'm still content with the situation. 100% still content with this. Okay. Let's go for Cannonade onto Gothitelle this time, and I think Sludge Bomb should be able to pick it up with the Cannonade afterward if it doesn't. Okay. Holy crap, though. Dig Sylveon for the tech. I think this Sylveon is fantastic. I feel like Sylveon has countered my entire team right here. So I'm going to say Dig, Moonblast, Hyper Voice, and Mystical Fire, 100%. I think that's the moveset it has. Like, I'm very confident here. Fake Tears Goth. Okay, we do need to kill both these Pokemon. It depends what the last two are. My guess is probably... I'm not sure, because maybe Glass. Maybe Glass in the back, which Ferrothorn eats up. I hope... Man, I don't know. Okay, they're conserving Sylveon. That's a good play. I think they need to. It's going to be their way to defeat Ferrothorn. It's going to be Milotic coming in here. Okay. Milotic. Alright, Sludge Bomb. Decent damage. We can't even get the poison. Cannonade's going to come through. They'll live. They'll live, obviously. Because of that special defense boost. What are we seeing here? A Psyshock. Psyshock Fake Out. Fake Tears. Okay. And I got to assume the last move's Trick, or might... I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be. Alright. Alright, so we can't really go to sleep. Gothitelle should probably die to Spout. Okay, Big Berry. Huh. Fake Tears is really scary, though, if they actually do get to Fake Tears my Ferrothorn here. I wouldn't appreciate that. But I don't know if I can dodge it. I could Protect. But that's a little scary, right? Blastoise goes small. Huh. Okay, Misty Train's got 2 turns. How many turns of Cannonade? 1 turn of Cannonade, okay. I'm gonna go for Water Spout, I think for sure. This is a tricky situation. I think I have to protect from this, I think I have to protect from this Fake Tears here. I think I'm forced to do that. Okay. I don't think the situation is horrible. I think maybe I should have went for an Acid Spray here or there, but this isn't too bad. Okay. Okay, I think we're okay. I think we got this. So I have to protect. I don't want Fake Tears because then Sylveon will guarantee one-shot me. I don't think Sylveon can actually pick up the KO on me at the moment, so I think that's okay. We're doing negative damage to Goth. I think we should be able... It depends what this Milotic does. Haze? Okay. Haze Milotic, that's interesting. That's potentially problematic. They go for Psyshock into Blastoise, interesting. I wonder why they went for Haze there, because it just got rid of their special defense boost, which is fine by me. Let's go for a Leech Seed onto Milotic immediately, because now we can't really set up Iron Defenses. The Haze Milotic tech is really cute. But I think Ferrothorn can still do this. I still believe in Ferrothorn. They protect Milotic. Okay, that's a good play. That's a good play. Water Spout. I really need Water Spout to kill here. I really don't want Fake Tears onto Pharaoh. It does pick up the KO. Okay, the Haze there actually clutched us that KO, I'm pretty sure. The Protect was nice, though, because I'm not funneling HP yet from the enemy Pokemon. It depends if Rotom or something is the last Pokemon. I could see Rotom could cause issues for me just due to not being able to kill it with Ferrothorn in time with this Haze Milotic. Like, if we got Wisped or something, which I think is probably kind of likely if the Rotom is in the bag. Wisp seems like a very reasonable thing, but it's Excadrill. Okay. I think we seriously can win this here. So the terrain's gone. They can't get up the terrain again. I'm gonna go for Yawn onto Milotic, and I'm gonna Leech Seed the Excadrill. I'm gonna Leech Seed the Exca here. This is a really good turn for me because I get to scout how fast Excadrill is. My Blastoise outspeeds Excadrill by 1 if it's Adamant, and we do. It might have like Brick Break or something. I'm actually like so afraid here. It's gonna go for high horsepower into Blastoise. They're just trying to remove Blastoise from the game. Blastoise goes down. That's fine. Life Orb Excadrill. Wow. Okay. Life Dew from Milotic. Okay. Ferrothorn versus the world, and I still think Ferrothorn can win this. Especially if Milotic goes to sleep. Iron Defenses could be clutch. We're going to need to hit some Leech Seeds, which we're going to start doing. And like as long as we're just funneling seeds, like this could be super winnable. This next turn's really weird. I could totally see Excadrill swapping out for Sylveon. I could totally see it, or I could also see Milotic swapping for Sylveon. I think we just Leech Seed Milotic because it's going to go to sleep then. And if it does swap to Sylveon, Leech Seed on Sylveon's amazing. It's got a timer, and I feel confident that we're able to win. Because I think Sylveon's probably within like 2. Alright, high horsepower on the Ferrothorn. I did a really good chunk, all things considered. But I think it's okay. We're about to get 2 Leech Seeds going. As long as Hypnosis or something crazy doesn't go through. Life Dew Haze, probably Muddy Water, and then probably Ice Beam. Alright, let's get this Leech Seed. Please hit. I really want to hit this. I really want to hit this one. My goal is to try to be full HP when Sylveon comes in so we can take a Mystical Fire. I think I should run the calc right now. While we have all this time from these Leech Seed animations, I'm going to try to see how much it's going to do to Ferrothorn. Because it might, if it just kills, then we just always lose, and I won't waste our time. But if it doesn't, and we just need to get to full HP, this is super winnable. Ferrothorn. Alright. So let's just say for the sake of the game, it's like max attack modest. Milotic's sleeping, that's good. We're basically at full HP here. I'm gonna go for Body Press into Exca. Let's see. Alright. So Ferrothorn, we have no special defense. Mystical Fire. Okay, it's doing about 88% when it's max HP. So, like, as long as we're pretty healthy, we should be able to take Mystical Fire, which is really, really good. Okay, I think this is super winnable. This is super winnable just because I think we can take this. Oh, we actually take it better. Alright. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Body Press. It does kill Excadrill, though, which is a little unfortunate, but not the end of the world. I might have to hit a Leech Seed here to win. Alright, we're not healthy enough yet, though. But this Leech Seed plus, like, maybe one more turn to Protect might be what we need. How much HP are you at? Okay, yeah, we definitely don't live yet. One more should do it, though. One more should do it. Because we know it has Mystical Fire. There's 100%, like, they have no other Ferrothorn answers, so. Oh, man, I don't know if Leech Seed will kill, like, 2 Leech Seeds. I have to Protect here 100%, because we will just die 100% if it's max modest, which, I don't know. It might have some attack damage, because it did use Dig on us. Alright, Ferrothorn protects. The Muddy Water or something could really mess us up, too. Life Dew? I forgot about Life Dew? Oh, no. There's not much I can do about that. I think we might just be... we might actually just be trapped in this Life Dew. I don't know if we can win. I don't know if we can win. Let's see how much damage this Mystical Fire does on this next one. Because if I do get 2 Leech Seeds off, like, it could be...
potentially winnable, right? Maybe. All right, there's a lot of HP. Because we're going to get knocked down to like 2 HP, though. That's my fear. All right, let's go for this Leech Seed. Oh, man. Because they're just going to Life Dew again. So we should be able to live this hit. And we're going to have to see how much HP we can get out of this. We're going to have to see how much we're actually healing and how much Sylveon's doing. Because there's not much we can do if they're permanently Life Dewing. We would never be able to get a KO, right? All right, let's see how much this does. It's going to do a lot. We do hang on. We drop our special attack. With Haze, that's the scary part, is Haze, because now I can't even, like, potentially just protect in between turns to start stalling to get body press damage, so we can get, like, a big +6 body press or something. Let's see, so we're at 15 HP, and we go all the way up to how much? We need to get up to about, it did about 150. It did about 150, which is what we expected. So we're at 70, we're gonna go up 60. I think we should try. The Life Dew is actually so huge because it does create this situation where Ferrothorn cannot do enough damage, like with Haze and stuff. So the Life Dew is really coming in clutch here. All right, the Sylveon caused big problems, but yeah, I'm not super worried yet. Mystical Fire. Like, we're gonna lose game 1, but I have a really good grasp of the monster that she brought and what they do and what they accomplish. So I think some Zapdos game plan might go a real long way here. All right, let's see. I mean, next turn we're gonna probably die, but there's not much we can do. All right, we're healing up. Huh? Because I think we do die to the Mystical Fire. I guess I'll try to body press Melodic. I guess we gotta try. We gotta try, right? Even though I think the Life Dew is making this futile. Because Melodic's now at full. I don't know if we have like can stall out, like even if we wanted to. Mystical Fire. And there he goes. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I'm confident we can adjust. The Sylveon gave me lots of issues, and like it took way better damage than I was expecting, which I did not appreciate. So, okay, Gothitail's got Fake Out. It's got Dig. Really cool attacks all around. That Sylveon is going to be an issue. Okay, let's run it back. I'm confident here. No Glass Trier either. No Glass Trier was brought. All right, let the battle begin. The Max Quake is also just good versus my team. It just caused me a lot of issues. All right. Ferrothorn's definitely coming again. I just need to play it better. I can't even really yawn either with Blastoise just because, yeah. Tricking the Sylveon would be nice, but there's no guarantee I'm able to do that. I think Zapdos is actually would have been really good. I'm just really afraid of Glass, which is obviously something they can do to just change it up on me. But maybe we just say I can beat Glass with Ferrothorn. Maybe that's what I have to do. Gothitail is very scary because if I lead these two, Gothitail's a scary mon because if they do opt for a Trick Room mode, I could just be in trouble almost instantaneously. Like if I led Zapdos Nihi, I would be forced to attack with both, which would be potentially really bad if I got Fake Out plus Max Quaked again. That'd be awful as well. But I think we'll just go for it. Maybe we just don't care about Trick Room and we just say I'll play Ferrothorn, which is kind of scary though. Kind of scary. I think Blastoise is okay. I think it's just I need to deal with Sylveon. How do I want to approach Sylveon? Maybe I needed like AV Ferrothorn here. And just Steel Spike it. I'm gonna go Blastoise last. It's what I gotta do here. I think my main priority this game is gonna be dealing with the Sylveon. Or at least dealing with it fast enough. Maybe just killing all of its friends. So then I can just kind of deal with it in the late game. And like yawn it to death or something. Like maybe some sort of endgame situation like that. Like I think I also needed something to deal with Melodic a little more actively. So I think Zapdos is a really good adjustment. So she's gonna run it back with Gothitail Sylveon, which makes complete sense. It destroyed me in game 1. And I'm going to lead Nihilego and Zapdos. So, I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling good. Alright. I want to max Airstream Gothitelle almost immediately. I don't want to mess around with the Gothitelle shenanigans. Acid Spray doesn't seem bad, like, if they do, but I think they're going to fake out Nihilego. But they could go for a Trick Room swap on me, but then I might lose my whole freaking Nihilego on turn 1. And there's, like, nothing I can do to stop that, you know? Nothing I can do. Like, Nihilego's so important to dealing with the Sylveon, so I don't... It's a hard call. I'm afraid of Trick Room, though. I feel like I have to attack. I'm putting myself in this position. So we're just going to pop the Gothitelle here, unless they fake out Nihilego. Maybe maxing Nihilego wouldn't have been a bad play either. Maybe that would have been a really good play. Because I'm sure we could have lived Dig with max Nihilego. Because they would still fake it out, presumably. So our Sash would be broken, but... Let's see what they do. Let's see what happens here. I'm hoping for no fake out, because like I think they could predict me here to just attack, and they could go for Trick Room, like they're predicting my Protect because they know how threatening Dig plus fake out is. So then they're just gonna be like, all right, I'm just gonna press Trick Room. He's just gonna Protect, and I'm still gonna Dig, break his Sash, and just get a win. Right? That's my fear here. That's my fear. No, it's the fake out. Yep, I needed to Protect. It's also safe to fake out. It's really difficult for me here. Max Airstream, and now they're just gonna Max Quake. Holy crap, Gothitelle took that like surprisingly well. Okay. Zapdos has to carry this. He can do it. I know he can. And they're gonna go for Max Quake. Yep. I needed to Protect. This is looking rough. Alright, Nihilego goes down, unfortunately. Alright. I don't know if that's okay. I'm starting to get scared here. We can't really yawn either, just because they will just be forced. They're probably just gonna Fairy move as it is. Alright. I think I'll just Airstream to get that KO, and then I'm just gonna go for Water Spout. I'm kind of forced to. I think getting a speed boost is okay. If they brought the same Pokemon, it definitely is potentially doable. We'll have to see. Because Blastoise could at least help a lot with Excadrill in the back, and then this deals with Milotic. So we'd be in a pretty decent position after this turn. But still, Sylveon's going to do so much damage to Blastoise here with this Fairy move. Como was looking really good in obviously in theory, but when the Sylveon is causing this much issues, like it is a big problem. Like Como is just a no-go. Alright, Blastoise hangs on, thankfully. I can't really set up the Sun either. That's not really the play I want to make. So, alright, so the mist goes up. That's fine. They don't have any like light screen or anything, so that is good for me. Excadrill comes in. I think I'm just gonna go for Airstream onto Excadrill and then like the world's puniest Water Spout, because I don't want to set up Flare just in case I need to get my Ferrothorn. Like I'm gonna need to get Ferrothorn in, so I don't want to set up Flare yet, and then we'll just try to deal damage to Excadrill as much as we can. I think this should do enough where I think Heat Wave will probably kill Excadrill next turn, even if it does opt to Protect. We'll see though. Yeah, oh yeah, okay, it doesn't Protect. So this should like Excadrill's so dead next turn. So dead. I wish I kind of Ice Beamed it. I might have got more damage out of an Ice Beam instead. But I kind of wanted like any damage I can get on Sylveon, which is it's not going to be much, but it's going to be something, right? Okay, yeah, that wasn't actually bad damage on Excadrill. And we know it's Life Orb, so it's not like I'm risking much. Blastoise gets smacked by high horsepower. Alright, and we're going to get hit with a Starfall. Max Flare. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Zapdos took that well, but that is still a bit of a problem. Still a little bit of a problem here. Alright, we have to go into Ferrothorn on our last one.
Okay. Okay. Huh. Alright. So it's small Sylveon. We have the sun up, which is not good. We're gonna go for Heat Wave 100%. With this mon, what do we do? I think they're just gonna go for the... They might just kill Zapdos and then feel confident in the late game. But then if they just kill Ferrothorn, I automatically lose the game. Because, like, I feel like they can just go for Hyper Voice and not care. And win the game that way. But, like, I'm gonna risk it. I think they're gonna go for Hyper Voice. I'm gonna hope Zapdos can live the game. Or live the turn. And then we can go from there and maybe have a chance here. Maybe. Maybe. If they Mystical Fire, it's GG. And yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Mystical Fire. Alright. If that's in Zapdos, though? Okay, it's in Zapdos. He lives, which is kind of nice. So we do get this Leech Seed off onto Sylveon, which is good. Leech Seed stealing Sylveon's life force. As much damage as possible. So now, I bet they're going to leave Zapdos alone. I just have to hope I live the Life Orb tick, which I think I do. And we just have to hope that... Okay, I think this could be winnable with, like, some sort of crit or something. I think we could maybe win with Thunderbolt. I think we need to crit Thunderbolt. Because we kill Excadrill here. Sylveon goes for Mystical Fire onto Ferrothorn to try and finish him off, but he's not going to die. And then we live this Life Orb tick. And then we're good. I think they actually, like, automatically win if they press, if they press, Mystical Fire. Oh, Zapdos just dies to Life Orb. Okay. I think we're doomed. I think we're doomed. They go for Hyper Voice. Ooh, that would have been a good turn to try and attack. Alright, Leech Seed. I think it's Milotic, though, and I think we're going to be trapped in that never-ending cycle once again of, Milotic life doing. Yep, there it is. There it is. I guess we just hope for some sort of body press crit. Huh. Okay, this Sylveon gave me way too many issues. Way too many issues. Weather Ball. Oh my god. Okay. Weather Ball. Alright, see you later, buddy. See you later, buddy. Alright, GG's to Nekkra. Oh man. Oh man. Clean 2-0. We have yet to win a game of the Draft League. Oh my god. So, after the set, I feel a little defeated. I honestly felt like the prep was really the issue here. Como was unbringable. Grimmsnarl got destroyed. Blastoise didn't carry its weight, and I believe the Assault Vest Sylveon just kind of ran me through. And I think for future weeks, I'm gonna have to potentially account for those things better, because I got destroyed by Heat Crash Stakataka, and then I just got destroyed by Assault Vest Sylveon that, like, countered basically my entire team with Dig. So I think going into the future, I'm gonna have to make sure I'm preparing for these things, because I'm just kind of getting run over, and a lot of these cute techs, which are obviously like the whole point of a draft league, like we can change up the mons and the moves. I think I need to be more aware of these cute techs and make sure I'm seeking them out before I even start playing them, and making sure I don't get caught off guard, because I think I've been getting caught off guard a little bit too much. So with that in mind, I'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully we can get the dub. I think from here on out, we're not going to lose a single week. That's the plan. So I'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.